Hi, hi, hi. Welcome to today's Daily Divine, here to support our shine. My name's Lisa Lyle. For those of you who are new, a very warm welcome. And for those who have been at home here hanging with me for a while, welcome home. Welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to show up. Just going to slide off my little slippers here. Whew. So, how you doing? For the so far, the energy of today is very scattered. Very scattered, and it kind of feels like in between worlds, no man's, no woman's land. And it's like, I mean, since I got up this morning, I have been multitasking like crazy, doing multiple things at one time, and even forgetting what I was doing before I moved on to the next thing that grabbed my attention. So I eventually made my way outside to settle and kind of ground some of the energies. Hello, good day, Jennifer. And as I was sitting in the backyard, a song came to mind. So today's song of the day is Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft, I believe. And it just wouldn't leave. I had done a little bit of journaling, and that song came in and it wouldn't go away. That was the last thing I wrote, Summer Breeze. And then I was guided strongly to go and look that song up, look at the lyrics as well as the year. So, of course, like a good student, just a sec before we get too into this. I would just like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, that really support our greatest and highest good at this particular jump in timelines, shifting timelines. And that this is where the between worlds type scattered energy feels like it's living right now. So that song, I was guided to go look up the lyrics as well as the year. So I did. I found a video on YouTube that had the lyrics as well as the song playing. And it was so funny. And the year that song came out was 1972. Okay. So I was 2 years old at that time. And the way I always heard the lyrics, so you may know the song Summer Breeze Makes Me Feel Fine, blowing through. I always sang it, blowing through the shackles of my mind. Well, I can tell you that you can't believe the shock I got this morning, because I thought that's it. That's the message they want to talk about, the shackles of our minds and letting, spirit blow through. So, oh my God, I think it's hilarious because the words are blowing through the jasmine in my mind. And that's completely a different energy than the blowing through the shackles of my mind. So this really feels, because it is the song of the day, it feels like this is a part of the message, is that we are releasing ourselves, allowing the winds of change to release the shackles of the mind that have bound us throughout this lifetime. So in 1972, I was a mere 2 years old. I was also guided to note on that video that I watched, that particular video, it was filled with fours and twos, like with respect to views and the year it came out, all this kind of stuff, fours and twos, which took me right back to the writing I had done before I wrote Summer Breeze. The message that was coming through was that we are, what did it say? The first line that I wrote was mastery of the emotional experience, mastery of the emotions, something like this. And that whole message we've been getting for days now is rising above the emotions. And out of all the cards that we received yesterday, this was the only one I was guided to keep out right here close, because this is the mastery, the emotional balance that we are working, right? Diligently working, dedicated to achieving in our life, requires us to really be like the leaf blowing on the summer breeze. And although I don't know exactly, because the book is outside, my journal's outside, there was also a message that came through, and the way it was written is release, B-E capital, lie, I-E lowercase, and F lowercase. So we're being asked to release our beliefs. And I believe it was a couple weeks ago, I'm sure it was shared here on one of the dailies, that the message I kept receiving on a walk, and it wouldn't leave my consciousness until I wrote it down, was that beyond your beliefs lives truth. And this is like divine truth, our truth. And so, what do we believe? What do we believe to be true about ourselves? There's two, it says 2 live viewers and 2 thumbs up, these building blocks. Another thing that came through in writing this morning was conscious creators. We are the conscious creators. We are called to bring our consciousness to the present moment and finding a way to, free ourselves from the shackles of the mind and allow the jasmine to blow through our mind. That sounds much nicer, like, right? It's like that song, Blinded by the Light, right? Everyone mistakes that one. So yeah, it is funny. And it's really funny because I was no doubt very young when I first heard that song. And what I was guided to note about all the numbers, the angels, is like, I heard the message, like, you have been walking with angels since 1972. You have known that angels are true. You have known that there is a God, a creator, and we are his children. And so we are here through our dedication, through our effort, through our daily practices. We are here to achieve emotional stability because we are the floodgate of abundance. And everything opens up from within us, from within our experience. A cup doesn't overflow until it's full and can't hold any more. And then it begins to overflow and spill out. And this is truly what we are here to do. I felt so strongly called to bring this deck of cards here. What is it called? The Sacred Path, Sacred Vision Oracle. Anyways, I felt really guided to, just before I hit the live button, to pull this deck over, because it was like the ancestors. And I've been feeling in recent days like the presence of ancestors. There's been some anniversaries in the recent weeks of passing of dear loved ones, grandfather, uncle, aunt, all from my mother's side. Most recently, yesterday being my aunt's second heavenly birthday. You know what? It doesn't get any better than this. So all these cards are facing a certain way, except 2 cards. And so I'm going to pull those out because they're clearly the messages that we are meant to see today. I thought there was just 1, but there's 2. So the first card out is this card, the release. We're here to open and release from our heart. Imagination is our greatest gift. It is by our imagination we are meant to create, co-create consciously, the legacy of love that we are here to leave and seed. And all of us, every single person watching this, whenever you're watching this, you are here to leave a legacy of love. You are here on a mission for God, for the children of God, for Mother Earth, for generations to come. And we're transformed as we release ourselves from the shackles of our minds and move into the depths of um, the heart space, the expansiveness of the heart space. We are transformed, and we're transformed through the energy of unconditional love and truth, divine truth that we all share. So the message on the card is release. And that was what was coming through, right? Release, belief. North, white, the shaman, the song within. We're each here to sing our healing song. It doesn't even matter if our voice isn't tuned properly, right? If we're having, it's about the energy that we give. And what we give, we draw back into our experience. So then the next card that was the wrong way in the deck is this card, the monarch. And I'm also feeling with the monarch, some of you conspiracy theorists out there may know and have heard of the MK Ultra program, which is like the mind control. So we are here, and it's represented by the butterfly over the mouth, right? And we are here. Let's imagine that butterfly right up here, all through the high heart, the thymus gland, up through our throat, right? The transformation, our ability to honor and accept. Yesterday, we kept getting that acceptance card for a couple of the personal card pulls. It was the acceptance card, the peace angel came through twice. And, this is about us being the messenger of peace by embodying it and having that peaceful experience. This card is the evolution card. It's a 5. It's about change. This is a 17, so 8. This is the rejoice card, south. So we got north and south. So we're walking east and west, right? The red road, and spirit moves through us north to south, the blue road of spirit. And so this is really beautiful that we've got the spirit coming in, wanting to guide us on this path. And in the north are the loving ancestors who oversee this operation, who love us unconditionally, who knew and know that we are the one here to be the change, to free the generations, to free the DNA, if you will. And we're doing it. So good work. South, we've got Archangel Michael that hangs out down there in the south as the guardian and the protector of the children. And south is the direction of the inner child. And it's so funny that, it was so strong, that guidance. Go look up the lyrics and check out the year, because I was certainly a child in that year. I don't even, my sister, my first sister wasn't even born at that time. So it was just me, the child in her mind, the imagination. And yet the child in their imagination is the child in delight, ready to take flight. She's chasing around the butterflies and the dragonflies, and really in the experience. And so I feel that this is what today's all about. So as wobbly as we may feel today, as discombobulated and pulled in many directions, basically it just feels like the energetic. It's not that something so much is happening externally. It could be the planetary stuff that's going on. And so what can we do for ourselves today to kind of bring the awareness, to bring our attention and everything back to center? Um, oh, it's the garbage truck out there. Okay, so the message on this card, I'm like, do they want me to read the cards? Yes, they do. So the message on this card is to end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength. That was what was written today. Mastery of the inner realms. That was the first line that I wrote in my journal today, the one I couldn't remember back then. Mastery of the inner realms. This card reminded me, so I'm grateful for that. So discipline, simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation. The summer breeze, perhaps? Not blustering, but soft, like the flutter of a butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new vision bursts forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. So we're moving, and we're not, summer breeze isn't blowing through the shackles of our mind. The summer breeze, we through our action, through our dedication, through our discipline, are freeing ourselves from the shackles of our mind, so that that summer breeze can blow that sweet fragrance of life, whether it's jasmine or lilacs or lily of the valley, whatever your pleasure. So that's blowing through our life. And then this, I'm with the three butterflies here, I'm body, mind, spirit. And this really feels like stepping into our creative power, stepping in onto the path of joy, rejoicing, that there's another day to co-create and experience. Hi, 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 hi. We are our shining lights. I love your name, our shining lights. We are the shining lights, right? We are these new cities of light bursting to life as we free ourselves from the confines, the shackles of the mind, and open up through the heart space. So the message on this card tells us, hi, hi. You were here yesterday, Milky. I saw you yesterday. You made a comment, and welcome back. It's nice to have you here. I'm not working with tarot. I'm working with some oracle cards and my intuition, the cards and the visions on the images on the cards. Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. Maybe you guys are related. Of course, we all are at the end of the day. So anyways, let's get back to what this card says. It says, science tells us that we are made of the same stuff as the stars, yet our physical being is just a part of our journey. We've been talking about this. We talk about this all the time, right? This is just one part of our eternal experience as an energetic, right? And what the energetics that we refine here are, shift through timelines. And so thank you for what you're doing. The cocoon, the cocoon is just a stage in the caterpillar's evolution to become a butterfly, shining like stained glass starburst in the background of our journey, reminding us all that life is sacred. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every day we take our energy from Mother Earth for life. That is our agreement with the Great Spirit. Rejoice in the magical offering of your physical being and honor your senses. Feeling magical, I wrote this morning too in my journal. I know that that word was written in a sentence about our magical experience as we master the inner realms. It's like we're co-creating this magical healing experience through our words, our movements, everything we do. Um, Hello, hello, hello. Or you know what? I'm stopping saying hello. That's why I've been trying at the beginning to say hiya, hi, because hello, there's something about that word. It doesn't feel very uplifting. Hello, I think swing low, low. So let's go hiya, like let's lift each other up with our words, with with the way that we speak, with our energy. So hiya, hiya, hiya. So it says, rejoice in the magical offering of your physical being and honor your senses. Feeling is an inspiration for sacred ceremony. Do not deny your enjoyment, your body experiences within the goodness of all that lives. Evil, and if the mirror image of evil is live, right? Yeah. It's all right there in front of our face. Evil has no place here. Absolutely not. And it's us, the righteous ones, the children of God, the children of light, who have come here to flip this hi everyone. Look at all these people here. I'm so excited. And it's like it was 21 minutes. There's 5 live viewers, 5 thumbs up. This is about change. 21 is the world in the tarot. It's like the world is our oyster, and it's even bigger than that. The universe, the entirety of the experience of our eternal soul. I'm just watching because there was a hawk flying by. Of our eternal soul is lived here now. Um, so welcome Sharon and Milky and Sadie Paula and Jennifer. My goodness, you are all like my cup is overflowing. Thank you for being here. So let's just get a couple. I thought it was going to be short and sweet today. I'm feeling more settled because by service, by sharing, I am supported and healed. And with any luck, perhaps you are a little bit too. And so that's why we are all drawn together. See, are you guys related? I'm going to have to go back and read that all. Oh, okay. And then this one. Okay, perfect. So the 2 cards out, they both came from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, although these are the Queen of the Moon and the Moonology Oracle combined. And I've been seeing a lot of falcons, and falcon has brought to me the message. And falcons you don't see often, and I've seen 2 in recent days, like back to back, pretty much. And I even made a comment to that to my stepfather yesterday, like, oh my gosh, I've been seeing 2 falcons. And then I came across video last night. I don't watch a lot of videos. When I do, it was like a Virgo reading, and it was like, when the falcon takes flight, divine birthright, divine inheritance flows in. And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't even listened to the full reading or anything, because I was just like, oh, I gotta go rest. It's so much. But the 2 cards that came out just now are from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And the first out was the nourishment card, number 7. How are you nourishing and caring for your physical vessel? At the beginning, I was saying today's energy is very like between worlds. We may be like multitasking and forgetting what we're doing and why we're doing it. And that was my experience in the first hour and a half of this day. So, and then I'm like, okay, 11:11. But I also, having Hawk is the basically Hawk. Falcons are like falcons always remind me of divine royalty, right? Where, it was almost like a companion, like a spirit guide. And hawks as well. I mean, birds, I love birds of prey. Hawk is about rising up and seeing everything, all situations from this higher perspective, right? And same with eagle. And eagle's even above, flies higher than the hawk, and direct to source, right? Eagles are direct line to source, creator. Yeah, most of us probably are bird people. So, you know, that's what we're being asked to do as we take the blinders off, as we free ourselves from the shackles of our mind and welcome in the fragrant jasmine. If you missed it, go back and check at the beginning, but I had some words wrong of a song, Summer Breeze. But like, how are we nourishing ourselves? How are we caring for ourselves? And then the next card out is this number 13. I can't get this backwards thing. Um, this 13, will, divine will. Will resides in our solar plexus chakra. 13 is the number of the divine feminine, although that number has been demonized, right? Throughout our lifetime. Oh, it's an unlucky number. Are you kidding me? It's the most fortunate number. It is the number of the divine feminine, Mother Earth, Pachamama. And we are the ones here now rising. We are bringing our medicine back to life. We are bringing ourselves back to life because we are freeing ourselves from the mind, the mental body, as well as you know, the card said evil has no place here. No, it doesn't. And yet for generations, you know, it has been insidious, and it now permeates every area of our society. It is disgusting. It's horrific, right? And so it's about us being that seed of change, switching it. Yes, 13 is very lucky. Any Friday the 13th, I think we might have one this year, the Day of the Goddess. And if we do have one, we will be celebrating. We will be doing something together to strengthen our courage, because, you know, as we get closer to the mission that we're here for, as we get closer to the um the birth of our legacy of love that we're here for, the deception, the evil, ooh, scary evil, flip it on its head. Live your life to the absolute fullest. Claim your divine heritage, claim your birthright, because we are divine royalty. There's no doubt about that. And this is about allowing God, allowing your higher self to come into your experience and guide your experience by action. People think, oh, we need to squash our ego and all of that kind of stuff. Well, we don't. We need to heal ourselves so that the ego is not, oh, we're going to do it my way, domineering, aggressive, my way or the highway type energy, imposing our will on others. When we heal, we then allow the divine to come into our experience and be our guide. We trust our gut instincts. We use our imagination, and we take action accordingly. So that's what this is about. Okay, I'm going to have a sip, and then we're going to pull one Archangel Michael card, and we are going to go out and enjoy our days. Rejoice in this day. What is that song? That was a Sunday school song, wasn't it? Rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made, something like that. Okay. Yes, it's so nice to see you all here interacting. This is what it's about. This makes my heart smile. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for all of this. Everyone connecting and reaching out and being so welcoming. We're here to support one another. And this is my dream come true, seeing all of this. Honestly, I'm so grateful. Thank you all so much. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel and you resonate with any of this quirkiness, please do take a moment to subscribe. It supports our ability to thrive and bust through these AI algorithms and all this other foo-la-la. Comments and all subscribers who comment will have their name entered into a free reading giveaway. I love that this card came out. A free reading giveaway, and then this one. Are you kidding me right now? One more, they're saying. And the next draw for the free reading giveaway is July 27th. So I believe we're at the 24th now, 25th, 26th, 27th, Saturday. Yes. There sure is. And since my lovely spiritual community of 12 years was stolen from me on Facebook, I'm feeling like God has said, this is where your focus is meant to be, Lisa. Oh, okay. So as we wrap up today and as we go out there to live our best life, oh my God. All right. And then they're saying stop. So the first card out from the Archangel Michael. So this is, oh my gosh, they're saying, look at this one. And remember, I said the card that I kept from yesterday, I showed you earlier, was the emotional balance card. And then we have the Luna Rosa card, which is emotional healing. And it's a number 22, the building blocks. We are the building blocks of creation. And we are changing on a cellular level. It's true. If you don't believe me, well, I don't know. I'm not here to force you to believe anything. It's true. It's about our DNA. It's about the memories that we hold at a cellular level. It's about releasing those so that we can welcome in that new, vibrant, abundant life force that is highly creative, highly intuitive, highly sensitive, emotionally mature. That's the goal. That's what we're going for. That's what we're here for. And let us work at this time with the energy of fire. This comes to a 7 again, the same as that nourishment card. It is about the physical vessel and clearing through the physical body, right? And sometimes we need to get serious about what we're doing, And so perhaps you need to light some candles in your home. Perhaps you need to write some stuff down on paper and burn it. Perhaps you're writing on bay leaves and burn it. Just really purify the energy, get you out of the head and into the heart and deeper into that experience so that you heal yourself, right? So that you heal yourself in your physical body. The next card was Pendragon's Sword, and it is 41, which is a 5. I knew that, which is the 5. It is about changing. This is the sword of truth. This is, spirit coming into our experience and supporting us to clear the clutter that is around our etheric vessels as well as our physical vessels. And then I was looking at the bottom of the deck, and this card was next because we need to clear so that we can hold the higher vibration, right? We can know all about the higher vibration. We can be all up here in the realms in our head, blah, 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 blah. It's about grounding it down because we're here on Mother Earth. I don't care where you came from, which constellation you think you came from, or how you identify. That's irrelevant. It's about how we are in our daily experience. And if we are consciously co-creating this experience of heaven on earth, the proverbial Garden of Eden, then it all takes place through us. Nothing is external. When we're all good on the insides, then everything on the outside reflects that. And so you are, and there's that 10 again, Wheel of Fortune, as well as the Fool and the Magician energy. So you are this blue earth angel. You are here on a planetary mission. You are here to move through your pain because the only way that we gain in wisdom is healing the pain. Wisdom is nothing more than pain healed. And then we get to share with each other. We support each other in growing. We encourage each other. We show up for each other because this is how we grow. This is how we continue to expand, sowing the seeds of love for generations to come. And you are the one here doing it now. I always love this card because, the soft pink wings, unconditionally loving and nurturing, the blue earth behind her and the blue butterflies. And then you've got this shocking, deeply red, maroon type dress, this energy of deeply rooted root chakra through the roots. And this is what we are here to do. I'm just going to flip the light on. I think it might rain today. And then the next card under that was this card, Whispering Heart, which we saw yesterday, which is the choice card, which is 18-9, wrapping up this cycle to move to the 10, the higher vibration, right? Clearing away. So honor your inner hermit, get to nature. The Whispering Heart is about choices. It's the choices we make each and every day that either open our experience up or continue to shut us down and close us down and keep us whatever, living in the shackles of the mind. So this is about the choices we make, because this is the perfect way to end this reading. So before we end it, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comments. I'm so grateful for all of it. If you would like to work personally with me, personal reading, intuitive healing session, or moon memberships, I'm waiting for my first 10 sisters to really get those moon memberships and those moon circles really going again. And I have been guided that I am to wait until there's 10. So if you're interested in that, you can find out all the information on my website. A link will be in the description box below. And so with that being said, this is how we're going to end. And Vinny had this yesterday. Vinny was here yesterday, a member of our family. And this was the card that came through for her. The first card out. I am golden light, integrity. Check out that number again. We've got 777s today on the board. It's on the board. What am I? Anyways, on the table, on my podium that Frank made for me. We've got 777s. Very lucky sevens. And the 7, it's like mind, body, spirit, right? We're clearing them all so that we can actually activate our, 12 chakra system, our 12 strand DNA, all that kind of stuff. That's what we're here for, because we are divine royalty. So today it's all about affirming, I am golden light. I am the abundant gateway. I am golden light, and I am the abundant gateway. I have to say it one more time because I am golden light, and I am the abundant gateway. That's the way my affirmations for me, 3 times, 3 times. So, and look, this goddess is like dancing in the fires of transformation. And transformation is not always an easy, gentle process, right? It's like the cocoon, the caterpillar in the cocoon, charcoal to a diamond, a pearl, like a grain of sand to a pearl, all these kind of things. It's like, it's rough, it's gritty. It's like, ugh, sometimes it feels like so yucky in the body. And yet, when we can acknowledge how we're feeling in the body, then we can work with our breath to shift things on a dime, shift our experience on a dime. And we're doing it. We're doing it. And I thank you for all the work you're doing. I thank you all for being here today. My goodness, I can't wait to go back and read the chat. I haven't really looked over there because then I get sidetracked, and especially today, there seems to be this sidetracking energy around. So don't allow yourself to get sidetracked by the shackles of your mind. Get out there, enjoy the summer breeze and all the scents that are floating around all the breeze, and really welcome the sweetness into your experience, because, you are the apple of God's eye, and he finds you just a sweet delight, a beautiful child of light, and we all are. So thanks so much for being here. Until tomorrow, I want you to know I see you, I feel you, I love you, and honestly, I'm deeply honored by your presence in my life now, as well as the eternal experience. You truly are, my sisters. We are sisters from the Magdalene Sisterhood. It's a divine order, and we are remembering who we are. And for that, and your heart and your walk, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Until tomorrow, take good care.